give everyone a couple seconds to get on. Get my cards ready. All right, I'm going to give everyone a few seconds. Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade, and I am the founder of Soul Searchers, and I'm doing a coffee, chit-chat, live oracle card, message for the day reading. Just drop a comment when you hop on so I know you're here. And in the meantime, I'm going to shuffle some of these cards from my Emily Aaron's Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck for everyone out there who's still working, who possibly has your own business, any of my entrepreneurs. You don't have to be an entrepreneur, but these cards are good for you too. If my eyes are all over the place, it's because I got a new camera. So I'm used to looking at my laptop screen, but now my camera is kind of above my laptop. So see how long it takes me to get used to it. All right. What do we need to hear from these beautiful oracle cards today? Again, drop a comment when you're on so I know you're there and we can talk and I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Right now I'm going through the shuffling the Emily Aaron's Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck to get a little message for the day. Also, if you drop a comment and I don't respond right away, it is because the comments are a little delayed. So just give it a second and I will respond. All right, let's see what we have today. Network, again, we got this card on Thursday. So for all my lovely business people out there, if you are working today on your own business or in whatever job you may have, whatever career field, guidance and spirit source, whatever you choose to believe in, is telling you that today is the day to network. Get out there, make connections. If you're like me and you're an introvert and you're not super into networking, it's a good time, I think, to join different Facebook groups or online communities. And that's a great way to network. It's not face-to-face right now, especially with Corona still going around. I think a lot of people have forgotten about that. But it's definitely still a good way to get in contact with people and to branch out your business connections. So today, your guides want you to know, as far as your career, business, whatever goes, today is the day to network. So get out there, loves. Do your networking. Your business deserves it. You deserve it. All right. Let's see. I'm going to have another sip of coffee, and then I think I'm going to switch over to my Work Your Light Oracle deck and get a message from that one too. For those of you who don't know, I literally do this every morning for myself. I'll pull a few oracle cards from different decks just to kind of get a vibe for the day. Maybe some things that I need to pay closer attention to, or something that maybe I need to take time for myself, whatever the case may be. Oh, this box just does not want to close. But I pull a few oracle cards every morning, and then I also do a tarot reading for myself. Excuse me. Just to kind of get a feel for how the day is going to go, or maybe something I need to focus on or pay attention to. Other than coffee, because I love coffee so much. Not as much as other people. I know certain people that'll drink like a whole pot of coffee a day, if not more. I can't do that. And as weird as it is, I'll drink coffee and then I fall asleep. I don't know. It's not really like a wake up kind of thing. It's more of like I just love the taste of coffee. When I add creamer. All right, let's see what our Work Your Light Oracle deck has to say this morning. This lovely Tuesday morning. It's a little gray outside. I wish it was a little brighter, but That's okay. I'm sure it'll brighten up. It's been really warm and nice the past few days. Once you hop on, just go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know that you're there. I'd love to talk with you. I've already pulled an oracle card from the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz oracle deck, and the message for the day was to network. So whatever business you're in, whatever career field, today is the day to connect with others. All right, let's see what we've got. Also, I'm looking down because I have a very small desk. So when I'm shuffling, I'm normally shuffling like in my lap or off to the side or something like that. So in order to make sure I don't drop the cards everywhere, I tend to look down or look at the desk or whatever when I'm doing it. And it's kind of hard because these cards are really big and I have little baby hands. All right, let's see what our message for the day is. And if you're watching the replay, please drop a comment, just hashtag replay. If you have any questions, concerns, anything you'd like to add to any of the messages for the day, anything in general, drop a comment. I'll come back. I will respond. I love to hear from people, even if it's like not right in the moment, right when we're live. And feel free to message the Soul Searchers Facebook page. If you have any questions that you don't want to air publicly, I'm happy to answer them privately as well. All right. What do we have today? Whoop. There we go. All right. Council of Light. I don't know if you can see these. These are the Work Your Light Oracle deck from Rebecca Campbell. It's actually one of my favorite decks. Ooh, let's see if I can get the light right. Because the artistry is just so beautiful and intricate. I absolutely love it. It seems very mixed media. Different photos, things like that. But that's why I love her deck so much. Between the Lightworkers Oracle deck and the Starseed Oracle deck, they're both just absolutely beautiful. And the messages that come with them are just so genuine and heart-centered, soul-centered, and very easy to intuitively connect to. Hey, Matt, how are you? You missed it. Our first card for the day was Networking from Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck. So whatever you're doing today as far as work, business stuff, today's the day to network. Get out there. Oh, sorry. It's my first cup of coffee, so I'm still getting in the swing. But our second card from the Work Your Light Oracle deck is the Council of Light. I don't know if you can see that very well. I was just talking about how beautiful that I think these cards are. The artist, let's see, I know the artwork, Danielle Noel. So the deck itself is from Rebecca Campbell, but the artwork is by Danielle Noel, and I think she did the artwork on both decks. But I was just talking about how beautiful it is, or at least how beautiful I think it is. But basically, the point of this card is to let you know that everything is happening in divine timing. Divine orchestration is occurring. So whatever is going on in life, your guidance, the whatever you believe in, source spirit is there, kind of subtly guiding you along. So if you feel like things are off or you're not sure and you're getting like little intuitive nudges, make sure you're listening, because that is the Council of Light, your guidance, spirit, source, whoever, kind of pushing you in the right direction. So listen to your intuition and know that everything is being divinely orchestrated and will happen in divine timing. So that's our second card. Peachy. Peachy. Not sure about that one. How's Texas? Hopefully the weather is nicer than here. Also, I wanted to ask you, I saw that you and Anne got a puppy. What kind of puppy did you get? I've been seeing all sorts of different puppies all across Facebook lately. A friend of mine from the Air Force, back when we went to basic training together in tech school, has started breeding cute little palmetto puppies, and she's like super diligent about raising them and everything. But they've been all over my Facebook, and I'm just in love with them. So I was just curious what kind of dog you guys got. Once you hop on, drop a comment, let me know you're here. I'd love to chat with you. We pulled our first 2 oracle cards for the day. If you have any questions, comment. Oh my God, Nicole, I'm so excited to see you. Ah, are you still in Italy? What time is it there? Oh my goodness, I haven't talked to you in ages. Also, if I don't respond to your comment right away, it is because the comments are kind of delayed. So when between the time that you put them in and I get them, there's going to be a little pause. So if I move on, don't worry, I'll come back when I see the comment. I promise. Matt. Oh yeah, it's hot and humid. Oh, Texas is always hot and humid. That's nothing new. Oh, you got a Shih Tzu. Shih Tzus are super cute. I think the next dog I get will probably be a smaller one. I love my dog Jelly Bean. For those of you who don't know, I have a Boxer Beagle mix. Her name is Jelly Bean. She is spoiled rotten. She's medium size, but she's a little chubby, so she's like 50 pounds. And as far as traveling goes, I think it's easier to travel with a smaller dog. So I think next time I get a dog, I'll probably get a smaller one. But that won't be for a long time. I mean, Jelly Bean's 11 now, so I think we're good, just me and Bean for a little longer. Nicole, still in Italy, 3 p.m. Wow. Oh my God. How is it there? Is everything getting better after Corona? How are you doing? How's your family? How's your mom? I have all the questions. I haven't talked to you in ages. I'll have to message you and talk one-on-one. So if you don't know, for anyone who's on right now and this is your first time watching, I'm Jade and I'm the founder of Soul Searchers LLC, which is a spiritual store online, but it's so much more than a store. We do spiritual education as well. We're going to have some online courses coming out soon, but every Tuesday and Thursday morning, I try and do coffee, chit chat, oracle card pull for the day. I'll do a couple card pulls for whoever's on, and just kind of talk about whatever the message is and interact with whoever is on. A lot of times it's people I know in person. I come from a military family and was in the military myself, so a lot of people I know are very like spread out everywhere, which is amazing and I love it. I love being able to talk to people that I haven't seen in ages. So please comment. I love to hear from you. And if it's anything like personal, send a message. If you have any spiritual questions, please feel free to message my Soul Searchers Facebook page. Sorry, a little tongue-tied. And I'll be happy to answer any personal questions you have via message on there. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my personal Facebook page personal for just friends and family. So if we don't know each other personally, again, feel free to message me on my Soul Searchers page, and I'm so happy to respond if you have any questions about anything spiritual, about my spiritual journey, your own spiritual journey, whatever the case may be, or if you just want to say hi, I'd love to hear from you. So, oh, got another comment. Okay. Yay! Oh, I'm glad you guys are doing well, Nicole. I'm so happy to see you. I don't know if you can tell, I'm like cheesing. Oh, I haven't heard from you in ages. I love seeing your posts. Your dad is still on my Facebook, and every now and then he'll send me a message just to check in, and it's the sweetest thing every time I hear from him. He's such a sweetheart. All right, so the next deck I'm going to go to, just to kind of keep things moving along, is the Saints and Angels Oracle deck. Initially, when I first got this deck, I wasn't super into it, just because it took me a little while to intuitively connect. But now it's become one of my favorite. And I think that's just due to like using it more frequently, and a lot of people really enjoy this deck. Just the imagery is great, the message is great, and for those who are not only spiritual but religious as well, it kind of plays into that too, kind of like it totally does, 100%. But these are my quote-unquote fancy cards. They have the gilded edges here, so they're like nice gold and shiny. And if you're on right now and you would like me to pull a card for you, please let me know. I'd be happy to do so. I'll be on here till about 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Ish. Sometimes I end up going longer just because I start rambling and talking to people and just having conversations. But I'm a Gemini. I talk a lot. I love to interact with people when I'm not being a homebody introvert. You know, Gemini's two-sided. The first card we pulled today was from the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck. And the business advice from that, from your guide, spirit, source, whoever you choose to believe in, was to network today. And if you can't network face to face, obviously that's understandable. Corona is still out there. A lot of things are still going on. A lot of people are kind of unemployed right now or in between. However, there are lots of good Facebook groups that you can join or online communities where you can interact with people who are like-minded or in the same career field. Or if you're an entrepreneur, there's a lot of entrepreneurial, I always mess that word up, groups out there to join. I know I'm in a few that are like women entrepreneurs and spiritual entrepreneurs and leading ladies, which is one of my favorite groups. But there's plenty out there. So today, your guides want you to network as far as business is concerned. And then our second card was the Council of Light, just to let you know that there's divine orchestration going on. Everything will be happening in divine timing, and to listen to your intuition and those little nudges that you're receiving from the universe. Okay, let me see these comments. So again, if you're just joining, the comments are kind of delayed. So if you leave me a comment and I don't answer right away, don't worry, I will see it. Just give me a minute. I will respond. If I move on, I'll come back, I promise. And if my eyes are all over the place, it's because I just got a new camera. So I'm used to looking at my laptop screen, but my camera is not attached to my laptop anymore. It's above my laptop. So it's a little weird. I'm getting used to it. All right. Nicole. He remembers everyone and loves to check on all of us. Yes, your dad's a sweetheart. I adore him. I'll have to send him a message soon to check in on him. He's definitely a good man. He was always so supportive and kind. Like, it's been how many years? And we met in, so for those of you who don't know, Nicole and I met because our parents were all in the military and we lived in Germany together, and we were in middle school together, and that was like forever ago. Sorry, I'm like dropping cards. That was forever ago. I kind of feel old. But her dad to this day still checks up and like every now and then shoots out a message and says, hey, how are you? How's life? What are you up to? And it's just the sweetest thing. He's a sweet man. Okay. All right, Nicole, I'm going to pull this one card for the collective from the Saints and Angels Oracle deck, and then I will happily pull you a card individually. I have a few different decks, so I'll give you some options. Give me 1 second. All right, what do we need to hear today? Okay, and I'm going to have another sip of coffee because I talk a lot. Okay. Stress management. Oh, this one's super important right now. All right, darlings. Let's see if I can get the light right on this, maybe. There we go. Stress management. Your guardian angels want you to work on it. I love this artistry. Just loving on them animals. So, with everything going on in the world right now, we are all pretty freaking stressed out, right? More so than our normal daily stress as human beings. We put a ridiculous amount of stress on ourselves on a regular basis to be perfect, to get everything right the first time, to do everything exactly how it's supposed to be done, to be everything to everyone. That shit's stressful, y'all. You can only do so much. You can only handle so much. Yes, you are a spiritual being having a human experience, but you're still just a human right now. You have to take care of yourself, and that's such a huge thing that people forget. We take care of everyone else, and then we don't take care of ourselves. And I'm not just talking about like face masks and bubble baths and things like that, although those are fun, they're awesome, and they do help to relieve stress. You should also take time away for yourself. Sit down in a quiet space and just enjoy some alone time. De-stress. Get out in nature. Go hang out with friends and just let loose. Whatever you feel like you need to do to relieve some stress, go for it. But make sure you're staying hydrated, eating healthy. I know we're all tired of hearing that, but it's so important. And especially on your spiritual journey, wherever you're at in your spiritual journey, to integrate your spiritual progress, it's important to take time and take care of yourself. So your guardian angels want you to know to take some time for some stress management and to take care of yourself. Ooh, see if I can get this lighting right. There we go. Okay, so if you have any questions, this is our third collective card for the day, and I'm going to pull a card for Nicole now, and we'll go from there. So once you hop on, drop a comment, let me know you're there. I'd love to talk with you. And for those who have been on since the very beginning, I will keep repeating that because Facebook just shows me numbers when people hop on and off. They don't show me who it is or who's watching or anything. Like no one's name pops up. So if you are hopping on and I continue to say this over and over again, that is why. So just drop a comment. Let me know you're there. I'd love to chat with you. If you have any questions about what our previous oracle cards were for the day for the collective message, let me know. I'm happy to repeat it. And now, Nicole, my darling friend, we have 3 different oracle decks, and that is the Saints and Angels oracle deck, which is like the gilded edges. So that's this one. And then we have the Work Your Light oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. And there we go, the Starseed Oracle deck, also by Rebecca Campbell. I just really love the artistry, which is by Danielle Noel. It's very mixed media artistry. I really like it. And then if you're looking for something more business or career oriented, I have the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz Oracle cards. They're like super huge, but I love them. So whichever deck you would like, Nicole, just drop a comment and let me know, and I will gladly pull a card for you to see what your guide, spirit, source, the universe, whatever you choose to believe in, wants to impart on you this morning. And in the meantime, I'm going to drink some more coffee. Also, if you hear my dog in the background, it is because whenever I do a live, she wants to be the center of attention. Well, she wants to be the center of attention all the time. She's my little baby. But whenever I'm on the computer doing a live or I'm on the phone, she likes to make noise and let everyone know that she's there. So if you hear my dog, I promise she's okay. She's just, for lack of a better term, she's kind of an attention whore. She's my dog, but I love her. And then on top of that, I have a very large window to my left, and I have the curtains open so that she can kind of look out there. So whenever she sees like a bunny or any other animal, because we live like by a creek, she gets a little vocal because she wants to go out there and play and chase things. So don't worry if you hear my dog. I promise she's okay. She just likes attention and likes to be nosy and run around and chase things. All right, comments. Nicole, Angels in Your Biz. Perfect for today. Okay, and you know, that's funny. I don't use this oracle deck every day. I used it last Thursday and today. I've had it for a while. But yeah, I don't normally use it. So it's funny that that's the one you need today, and I've decided to use it. So let's pull them out. Love you. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I got this cup around Thanksgiving / Halloween time at Home Goods. I don't know if you guys have Home Goods in Italy, but I'm sure if you go online you can find it. They have a bunch of different kinds of cups with this image on it. They also have dishes, which I wanted to get, but I restrained myself from buying everything. But I love the colors. I'm very much a Halloween person, so I just 100% love, 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 love it. Okay. All right, Nicole. Hi, Elena. How are you, gorgeous? I saw your Disney baby shower costume thing where you were Marie from the Aristocats, and it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so impressed by your skills. All right, I'm going to shuffle these Angels in Your Biz Oracle cards for Nicole and pull her a card. If you hear me shuffling them like a regular deck of cards, it is because they are huge and I have baby hands. No. Aw, no home goods in Italy? Well, you have so many other things in Italy, I wouldn't even be worried about it. It was always on my list, it still is, to go to Italy. I just have not had the chance yet. So hopefully in the near future I can. I'll come visit you. Wonderful here, and thank you. Aw, Lena. I'm glad you're doing wonderful. All right, let's see. What does Nicole need to hear today? Nicole. Okay. All right, Nicole. So your card, let me set these down, is wealth, my dear. You are surrounded by abundance. So, the term abundance in general, there's infinite wealth, okay? There's infinite possibilities of receiving. And, oh, I will, Nicole. I don't know when, but I will. So, a lot of times we treat ourselves as though we're not deserving of it. Like, it's not in our realm, right? Like, this exponential wealth is for, those people who are like CEOs and athletes and actresses and super famous people. But there is an abundance of wealth in the universe. You just have to tap into it. This comes in with manifestation. A lot of people, when it comes to manifesting things, believe like, oh, just think positive thoughts and, speak it into existence and it'll just happen. But that's not entirely how it works. You still have to put in the work, because if you're sitting there and you're just like, okay, well, I'm just going to wait for the universe to sit this wealth, this abundance in my lap, I'm just going to wait for it. Well, then you're sending out waiting energy. So then the universe is going to come back and reciprocate that and wait as well. Whereas if you're like, okay, I'm going to manifest exponential wealth in my life, in my business, in my career. I'm going to manifest let's say a pay raise, right? Or a promotion. So you can think positively and envision yourself in this position, in this promotion with a larger income. Uh-oh, my light died. That's no bueno. Can you guys still see me? Not as good. It'll do though. So you can imagine yourself in this position, but if you're not applying for the promotion, nothing's going to happen. If you're not putting the work in to improve your skills to get that higher level, nothing's going to happen. But there's such an abundance of wealth out there that all you have to do is tap into it and acknowledge, okay, I am deserving of this abundance. I am deserving of receiving everything that I want out of life from the universe. And if I want it, I just have to go for it. So as far as your business, your career, your job, whatever the case may be, there's infinite wealth and abundance out there. And your guide, spirit, source, whoever you choose to believe in, is letting you know that it is there for you. You just need to tap into it. Just acknowledge and accept it and decide what it is specifically that you want. Like if you want to make 10K a month, okay, set your mind on it and take the actions to do that. And the universe is going to support you and put out that equal energy and it'll happen. You just have to tap in, man. I hope that made sense. If that was like too woo-woo for you, let me know. Um, and I would be happy to pull another card. I've got plenty of time. Elena. Yeah, I would love to pull you a card, my dear. Just give me a second. I'm going to take another sip of coffee. And I think I'm going to go with the star seed for you, Elena. Just give me 1 second. I probably should have charged my light. I totally forgot about it. My bad. Give me 1 second, guys. Turn that off. Let's see. So if you're just hopping on, drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. If you would like an oracle card, let me know. Sorry, the light's kind of wonky. My special video light kind of thing just died on me. But no biggie, as long as you can still see me, we're good. Luckily, it's not too dark in here. All right. Nicole, if that resonated at all, or if you have any questions, drop a comment, let me know. And I would love to talk more about it. Hi, Lori. How are you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oop, got another comment. Hold on, guys. If I keep looking to the left because that's where my comments are. I don't know if it shows up as the left or right for you guys. I don't know if Facebook flips it. But if I'm looking to the side, that's where my comments are. So that is why. Face what I deserve and go after it. So I'm pretty happy with my card. Yes, Nicole. Yes. Do it. Take charge. I'm so excited. Let me know how it works out for you. That's awesome. Yay. I love hearing when cards resonate with people. Because obviously I don't know what's going on in all your guys' lives. So whatever card I pull and when it resonates, that is 100% from your guides, from Spirit Source, your angels, whatever you choose to believe, the universe. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just here to give the messages that you need to hear. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's definitely what you need to hear. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Nicole, you deserve everything. You deserve everything. And taking charge and taking hold of what it is that you want is not taking away from anyone else. I know personally that was a huge issue for me, is when I would step up and, you know, claim things or try to like increase my happiness and wealth and just everything in general, I would always feel like I was taking away from someone else who needed it more. Like I wasn't deserving of that. And that's not the case. You are so deserving. It's oh, I can't even express enough. You deserve everything. You deserve all the happiness. You deserve all the wealth. You deserve anything that makes your heart happy, that makes your heart sing. And stepping up and claiming that and taking that is not taking away from anyone else. It's just improving your life. There's an infinite abundance of everything as far as wealth, happiness, whatever you can think of out there, that people just need to step up and claim it. Claim your power. Claim your power, girl. Just, I'm so excited. You're amazing. Okay. Let me know how your appointment goes, boo. All right, Elena. Sorry, I got off on a tangent. Okay, let's see. What does Elena need to hear today? I'm actually going to take a sip of water. Don't mind me if I ramble, guys. I just get so excited for people. Okay. What does Elena need to hear? All right, Elena. Hi, Shiloh. How are you, darling? Ooh, Elena. This is a beautiful card. This is the first time I've actually pulled this card, so I'm kind of excited about it. Okay. This, oh, can you see that very well? Let's see. It says, I remember. Let's get that in there, maybe. One day I'm going to get this right, guys. I promise. Okay. Point is, it's a beautiful card. It's the first time I've pulled it from this deck. I'm super excited about it. It says Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So, Elena, darling, your guides are letting you know that you are on your soul path. You are taking the steps. You have a destined path in this life that you have chosen, and it's going to all happen and fold out in divine timing. You just need to remember why it is that you're here, remember your purpose, remember who you are fully, your soul, not just in your human life right now. I just love this card. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing for you. So, your soul path, everything is folding out and unfolding, not folding out, unfolding in divine timing. It is divinely orchestrated. You just need to remember who you are and hold on to that and stand in your power and stand in your soul purpose and be like, yes, I'm a boss bitch. This is who I am. This is who my soul is. This is what I am here to do and who I am here to be. So I hope that helps. Yes, Shiloh, this is the Starseed Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Art done by Danielle Noel. I always forget to mention that it's a different artist than who creates the deck as a whole and the message. Excuse me. But I love her artwork. It's absolutely beautiful. So Elena, I hope that resonated. Just remember what you were put here on this earth to do. Remember your soul self. Okay? I just love this. All right. Moving on to... Let's see. I had a couple other comments. Give me 1 second. Lori, darling, are you still here? Drop a comment. Let me know which deck you would like. Hold on, let me set this down. Lori, you've been on here a few times, but just a reminder, I have the Saints and Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then I have, let me grab the box if I can without making a mess, the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, art by Danielle Noel, and the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell and art also done by Danielle Noel. Or if you're looking for some like business guidance or career in general, you don't have to be an entrepreneur or own your own business for these cards to apply, but I also have the Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck by Emily Aarons. Also, if you haven't checked out Emily Aarons, she is absolutely wonderful. Her wheelhouse is helping entrepreneurs and business-minded individuals who are also spiritual and kind of helping you on your career path as far as spirituality and giving you advice on how to connect with your highest self and your soul purpose and your soul business purpose and your soul clients and kind of get the ball rolling. She's absolutely amazing. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. Yeah, Lori, that's what I thought you were going to say. Okay. Elena, definitely feeling this time has been a time to really delve in and focus on my soul mission. Yes, girl. Baby's definitely a part of it. Yep. Awesome. Well, that and like, I don't even know how to explain. Words are hard first thing in the morning for me. Children, babies in particular, they're fresh, new to the world, and still have that consciousness, that's their soul is still awakened. They haven't been molded to their human life just yet. And growing that life inside you, nurturing that soul is probably helping so much to connect you not only to your child, but to your own soul and everything else. Ooh, it makes me so happy talking about it. Sorry. It's such a beautiful process. Even though, I don't know if you remember last week, I was talking about babies. And as a joke, I like to call them little parasites because they're like taking your nutrients and like your life force and feeding off of it to sustain themselves, which is what they're supposed to do. It's a beautiful process, but I just have a twisted sense of humor. Haven't been able to communicate effectively at all. Girl, I've been so tongue-tied, and especially in the mornings, it's the worst for me. I have a hard time putting things into words. And I have ADHD, like for real, I'm diagnosed ADHD. I'm not just like, oh, ADHD. I actually have it. And I don't take my medicine every day. So I should, but I don't. And a lot of times I have a hard time putting my words together in I want to say a timely manner. Because for me, it's like my words are in these clouds. And kind of like when you're in like kindergarten and they have you like pick the words and put them in a sentence. But you have to pick them from like the different bubbles or whatever and like make sense. That's what it's like in my head. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so many words. I could say so many things. And then by the time I figure out what I want to say, the moment's passed. Or I try and say like two different things at once and then I just mix them all up. It's the weirdest thing. I do it all the time, but especially in the morning. So I feel you. Communication is hard sometimes. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited, Elena. I love watching your journey too on Facebook. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm sorry, Lori. I need to focus. Again, ADHD. I get so off track. I hope you don't mind. But I love connecting with you guys. I love talking about your lives. I love just being able to discuss spiritual things with you and how they relate to your life in general, how they relate to my life, everyone's lives. And I just get so excited talking about it. All right, Lori. Saints. Whoop! About dropped all the cards there for a second. Saints and angels. Okay, what does Lori need to hear today? Also, I'm looking down because I don't have a lot of room, so I am shuffling in my lap. So bear with me. And if you're just hopping on, drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. I'm doing a couple card pulls for people. I have about 15-ish more minutes until I hop off. So if you would like a card pull, let me know. Okay. All right, Lori. Lori. All right. Lori, dear. Learning experience. Ooh, I don't know if you can. I really gotta get my light charged. Lost my train of thought. There we go. Your guardian angels are letting you know that you are having a learning experience. So whatever you're going through right now is meant to be happening. You are meant to be where you are at in this moment, no matter how difficult or frustrating it is. If you're feeling like things just aren't going the way that you want, or things have been kind of stressful, whatever situation that you're in, it is meant to be a learning experience for you right now, and your guardian angels want you to know that as long as you take in this situation and take away the message that they're trying to send you from this experience, if you learn what it is you're meant to learn, you will be able to move on from this pattern or this situation. And if you don't take the opportunity to learn from this experience, whatever situation it is that you're in right now, know that it will come up again. It may not be the exact same situation, but it will be similar, and it will be a pattern. So when we don't learn what we're meant to learn, we repeat the same situations over and over again until we open up and learn our lesson. Whatever lesson that is, whether it's from a positive experience, if you need to learn that you're not alone, that you have a soul tribe, that you can lean on people. Until you learn that, whatever situation it is where you're trying to handle everything on your own will keep happening and happening and happening until you learn to lean on others. Or, and that's just an example, but whatever it is you're going through right now, your guardian angel want you to know that this is meant to be a learning experience and to treat it as such. Whatever is happening, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, and if you're feeling some type of way about it, which I think you might be, excuse me, um, treat it as a lesson that you're meant to learn. And if it's not coming to you right away, if you're not sure what that lesson is, I would meditate on it or pray on it. Um, from my perspective, I'm a spiritual person, but I'm also, hi Maria, but I'm also a religious person. And from my opinion, my perspective, when we're praying, we are talking to whatever higher being we believe in, or our angels, spirit, universe, guides, and we're, letting them know this is what's going on, or we're saying thank you, or we're asking for help, or whatever the case may be, but we're talking. When we're meditating is when we're listening and we're waiting to receive a response from whatever it is that we were praying about, or just a message in general, a sign. When you meditate, you're listening, you're opening up, and essentially you're just being more open to receiving, versus when you're praying, you're not as open to receiving whatever message that is. So if you're not sure, I would definitely say to meditate, pray on it, ask your guides, ask your angels, and then meditate on it. And just be open to listening and receiving those intuitive hits to let you know what lesson it is that you're meant to learn right now. Okay. Lori, I hope that resonated. Let me know. Drop a comment, my dear. And it's a little warm in here. I probably shouldn't have worn a hoodie this morning. Okay. Let's see. Who is next, my darlings? I'm going to take another sip of coffee. Okay. I'm looking over to the side again for anybody who's just hopping on, because that is where the comments are. So give me 1 second. The comments are kind of delayed, so it takes a minute. Okay. All right, next is Shiloh, and then Maria. During the ultrasound, when the doctor was looking for gender, I didn't want to know at first. Of course. I was praying. Oh, that's so sweet, Elena. Oh, that's so funny. That's so cool, Elena. Facebook is doing that thing again where it doesn't want to work for me. Shit. Okay, if you guys can still see me, drop a comment, because I can't see me, so I don't know if this is actually working or not. Here we go again. The lesson seems so unlearnable, but I keep trying. There we go, Lori. I'm telling you, patterns. Until you learn the lesson that you are meant to learn from your guides, your angels, spirit, whoever you choose to believe in, until you learn that lesson, you're just going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. So just be open to receiving whatever that message is, whatever that lesson is, and hopefully you will learn, and then you won't have to repeat it again. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so Okay, Shiloh, you can see me. Good. All right, Shiloh, did you want a specific deck? Do you care what deck I choose from? Let me know. I'm just gonna keep going even though I can't see myself. So if I'm like all over the place, bear with me. But that way, so I don't have to start a whole new live. I don't know why Facebook keeps doing this to me. Hi, Haley. Actually, you know what? Because I also can't see how many people are on. Okay. Guys, bear with me. I don't know why Facebook does this to me all the time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close this one out and open a new one so I can finish doing your card pulls, because right now I can't see who is on, or I can't see myself either. So bear with me. I'm just going to close out and open back up. It'll take me like a minute and then just hop back on the new one. I promise I will be right back. Okay.